New York Life, a company that prides itself on stability and trust, harbors a dark secret in its past. Before the Civil War, New York Life insured the lives of enslaved people for the benefit of their enslavers. This practice was undeniably morally reprehensible. It speaks to a time when black lives were seen as commodities. The insurance policies were cold, hard evidence of dehumanization. They reduced human beings to lines in a ledger. The premiums paid to New York Life lined the pockets of the company. This history is not a distant, irrelevant footnote. It is a stain on the company's conscience. This legacy of exploitation raises serious questions about New York Life's commitment to racial justice today. The ghosts of New York Life's past continue to haunt the company in the present day. A string of lawsuits from black employees paints a disturbing picture of ongoing discrimination within the company's ranks. From unequal pay and limited promotion opportunities to a hostile work environment, these allegations suggest a deep-seated culture of bias. Evelyn Dolores Bray, Marion Burns, Joseph Addison Onion Jr., Feng Vuong, Amadou Diagne, Eugene Mitchell, Kettler Bassa, Clifford D. Marks, Aaliyah Hughes Phillips, Sandra Scanny, Isabel Adams. These are not just names on legal documents. These individuals represent countless others who may have suffered in silence, their careers stymied and their voices silenced by a system that seemed designed to hold them back. The accusations leveled against New York Life are not isolated incidents. They point to a pattern of behavior, a systemic failure to address racial disparities within the company. These lawsuits serve as a stark reminder that the fight for equality is far from over, even within the walls of a corporation that claims to value diversity and inclusion. Despite its public pronouncements about diversity, the numbers tell a different story. New York Life's workforce demographics reveal a stark racial imbalance, particularly in positions of power and leadership. This lack of representation is a clear indicator that something is amiss, that the company's efforts to create a truly inclusive workplace are falling short. In 2021, black employees made up only 16% of New York Life's workforce, a figure that barely budged in 2022. This lack of representation is particularly concerning when compared to the demographics of the communities New York Life serves. It raises the question, how can a company truly understand and meet the needs of its diverse clientele when its own workforce does not reflect that diversity? The lack of diversity is not just a matter of optics. It has real-world consequences, impacting everything from hiring and promotion decisions to the development of products and services. When black voices are absent or marginalized, it creates blind spots within the company, perpetuating a cycle of inequality. Section 4. The Investment Gap: Community Support versus Internal Equity. New York Life boasts about its investments in black communities, highlighting its financial contributions to various organizations and initiatives. These efforts ring hollow amid persistent allegations of internal discrimination. It creates the perception of a company more concerned with public image than real change. True allyship requires addressing both external and internal systemic racism. New York Life must reconcile its philanthropic endeavors with its internal practices. Are its investments in black communities genuine or just reputation management? Section 5. A Call for Change Towards a More Just Future. New York Life's history is a stark reminder of the enduring legacy of racism in America. The company's past involvement in insuring enslaved people, coupled with recent allegations of workplace discrimination, paints a troubling picture of an institution struggling to come to terms with its own complicity in perpetuating racial inequality. It's not enough to simply acknowledge the wrongs of the past. New York Life must take concrete steps to address the systemic issues that continue to plague the company today. This includes implementing comprehensive anti-discrimination policies, diversifying its workforce at all levels, and fostering a workplace culture that is truly inclusive and equitable for all employees. The path forward requires a fundamental shift in mindset, a recognition that racial justice is not a destination, but an ongoing journey. New York Life must embrace this journey with courage and conviction, demonstrating through its actions that black lives truly matter, both within the company and beyond. The time for empty gestures and performative allyship is over. The time for real, meaningful change is now.